If you live in Dubai and make $1 million, when can you retire? Well, $1 million is a lot of money, and the UAE has no personal tax. So you'd assume that a millionaire can retire early, but that isn't necessarily true. I've met countless rich people over the years in Dubai who get stuck in the corporate grind of the rat race and they never get out. And that's because they just don't have enough money to retire and live the lives they want in the future. So in this video today, I'm going to explain a few things. Firstly, how to calculate your retirement based upon your current lifestyle. Secondly, how can you make adjustments to your life and retire both earlier and wealthier. But before we get into the calculations, I want to share the biggest lesson that I've learned over 20 years of helping high earners manage their wealth. And that's finance isn't about the numbers. It's not about what you earn or what you know. It's all about how you behave. And good financial behavior is extremely hard to teach, even to smart people. So to demonstrate this point today, I want to tell you two true stories from the book, The Psychology of Money. Firstly, we have the story of Ronald James Reed. Ronald grew up in the US in a poor farming family. He worked as a school janitor and a gas station attendant, which, as I'm sure you can imagine, aren't the highest paid jobs in the world. However, in 2014, Ronald died at the age of 92 with $8 million in the bank. So how did he do it? Well, he lived within his means and he invested slowly and steadily and consistently year after year. On the other hand, you've got the story of Richard Visconti. Richard was Harvard educated, executive president with an MBA at Merrill Lynch. He earned a ton of money. He borrowed heavily and spent lavishly, ending up going broke and filing for bankruptcy, largely due to greed. And so why does this happen? Well, in the real world, people don't make financial decisions on a spreadsheet. They make them based upon gut feel and instinct. They trust people that they meet on the golf course. They trust the advice of a friend. And this is why people with big salaries can get stuck in the corporate grind forever. They've applied the wrong money behaviors. So to bring all of this to life, I'm going to show you a typical retirement scenario that I see here in Dubai. By the way, if you would like to help running these figures, you can book a free call using the link in the description. Looking at this life strategy document or financial plan of a typical partner at a professional services firm here in Dubai, you can see here's Lifeline. This Lifeline has all the critical events that we know may occur in the future. This partner makes $1 million per year, but he and his wife have two mortgages that cost around $12,500 per month. They've got two cars that cost $5,600 per month. They send both their children to a private school that costs around $80,000 per year, and they live a very enjoyable life, not really tracking their expenditure. In total, their spending is $692,000 in total per year. Even with UK rental property, a UK pension, some company shares, and some cash at the bank. Due to their spending and the lack of a plan, he and his wife are going to run out of money by the age of 79. That's shown right here by the red. Here they're going to struggle to retire before the age of 66. They both want to buy a nice home when they retire at the ages of 60 and 54, as well as keep their UK rental property. They want to enjoy the fruits of their hard work here in Dubai. They've got a lot of things they want to do on life's second mountain. This couple really need to make some changes and have a strategy to achieve this ideal future. So we ran the numbers and consolidate their investments into low-cost, systematic portfolio of global stocks. These are the great companies of the world, the likes of you and I, the companies, we use them day in, day out. We rebalanced their existing UK pensions in line with their long-term goals and diversified their company shares as soon as they vested. His income remained the same, but he's contributing $280,000 per year towards investments until his retirement age of 60. As he starts life's second mountain, now have a net worth of $6.8 million in today's money. Now, this couple know that they're going to be safe and secure and have more than enough money to fund the life they want, to go on holidays, to have experiences, create memories with their children, and do whatever they want. In scenario 2, the couple can comfortably retire as early as age 58. As you can see, the difference between the two scenarios is huge. Scenario 1, they're making exactly the same amount of money, but there's a complete lack of structure and planning. In scenario 2, they've put in place a coherent professional plan with prudent assumptions. All of this is because of good financial planning, good decision making, and good financial behavior. Now, when it comes to money, enough is never enough for the person for whom enough is not enough. It's one of my favorite tongue-twisting quotes. So defining exactly what number you need in order to be safe and secure and to fully fund your ideal life, both now and in the future, and then adding on a little extra to be absolutely certain that you're okay no matter what, can lead to profound and ultimately very life-transforming results. Now, there are 4 simple things that I always recommend that can help you avoid the wealth trap and achieve your dream future by the age of 50. Number 1, create a financial plan. Lay out your goals, run the figures, and make sure you're clear about exactly what you want in your ideal future. Number 2, spend less than you earn. To do this, make sure you know exactly how much you spend each week or each month, or definitely each year, and on what. I appreciate this sounds obvious, but you'd really be surprised what I see, and having a budget can make a major difference to things. Number 3, invest in building your future capital. You need to see investing as a way of building your future purchasing power. Compound your money, let time work its magic, and think of it as something that's going to help you buy future freedom of choice, not things. Now, number 4, stay invested, even during the downtimes, because the stock market goes up and down all of the time. It's highly volatile and unpredictable. Your job is to tune out all the noise you might hear from the traditional financial service industry or from the media, and time, patience, and discipline will always win in the end. Be the tortoise that always wins the race, not the hare. However, even if you do all of those things for high earners living in the UAE, then there's still one thing standing in the way of your perfect future retirement. So check out this video next to make sure that you don't get sucked into the UAE investment nightmare that you'll later regret.